If you want to be rich, emulating what wealthy people do makes sense. But one thing to note is that behaviors are driven by underlying beliefs and ways of thinking. This means getting rich needs a shift of mindset as well. Much of what separates the rich from the poor is the sense of being personally responsible for one's fate, and the unwillingness to give up when experiencing failure. Wealthy folks are willing to learn and ask for help from others, and are able to look at life in the long term, instead of being carried away by what's in front of them. So if you'd like to join them, below are some of the things that will help you start thinking and acting like the rich. 1. Invest in yourself. There's one investment that supersedes all others, and that's investing in yourself. Nobody can take away what you've got in yourself, and everybody has potential they haven't used yet. This was said by Warren Buffett, and he's totally right. Learning to invest in yourself may be the most profitable investment you can ever make. It not only yields future returns, but often a current payoff as well. It can improve your career prospects, help you earn more cash, and even help you build the confidence you need to pursue your dreams, and open doors of opportunities. Investing in yourself can enrich your life by introducing you to new people, ideas, and experiences you might not have encountered otherwise. It can also help you create a life that is more satisfying and balanced. Another reason you should invest in yourself is that no one else will. You're the only person who's in control of your life. If you don't work on learning new skills, creating a better life, and expanding your creativity, then it's not going to happen. The surest way to achieve a better quality life and be productive, successful, and satisfied is to prioritize investing in both your personal and professional growth. The amount of effort you put in when it comes to this plays a huge role in determining the kind of life you'll have now and in the future. The best way to accomplish this is by developing your skills, by advancing your education, utilizing available training, and expanding your knowledge. Aside from that, you can also explore your creative side and nurture your body and mind. 2. Never stop learning. No matter how successful or how far they've come, the rich never stop learning. They're always thirsty for knowledge and looking for the next opportunity to come their way. The wealthy spend a lot of time learning from others as well, so they can constantly improve themselves. The only way you stop growing is when you stop learning. All learning essentially boils down to self-improvement. Whether you're improving an academic skill, picking up a new hobby, or trying to expand your business, your efforts lead to meaningful personal growth. Your knowledge is an investment because it helps you become a well-rounded individual. It helps you connect with others and gives you the confidence you need to succeed in other areas of your life. Successful people often put in a lot of time and energy to reading, studying, and educating themselves. They make time for conventions, symposiums, and reading. They approach a book worth $30 like it has the potential to make them $1 million. They view every chance to train and educate themselves as the most solid and sure investment they can make. Unsuccessful people, on the other hand, are always complaining about the price of a book or seminar, without taking into consideration the numerous benefits. 3. Invest in vehicles that will generate income. Most people only have one source of income, and that's their job. They go to work from Monday to Friday and receive a paycheck at the end of the month. The wealthy, on the other hand, have multiple streams of income. The two types of income streams are active and passive. Active income is where you do some work or provide a service, and someone pays you for it. Passive income is where the income is not tied directly to the work you do. Having multiple income streams makes a lot of sense. When one stream is negatively affected for whatever reason, the other streams can help you keep going without changing your lifestyle dramatically. Have you ever been told not to put all your eggs in one basket? This idea also applies to money. If your money is just coming from your 9 to 5 and suppose you, unfortunately, lose your job, where will your money come from then? This is why you need to have multiple streams of income, which preferably would be in a passive form. Diversification of investment isn't just a survival technique for those looking at minimizing losses when putting all their money into one asset, but rather it's a strategy for building wealth. Spreading your income stream is an excellent way of earning more money and reducing risk. If you want to learn more about passive income and making money online, you can download my free guide using the link in the descriptions. 4. Wake up early. Getting up early can be hard at times. I cannot begin to tell you how many times I've wanted to hit the snooze button. But anything worth doing is hard. Waking up before your competitors can equip you with the blessings to succeed: a clear mind and minimal distractions. The earlier you wake up, the more time you have for yourself. Going back to multiple income streams, you could use these early mornings to work on your side business or on writing an ebook before your 9 to 5. This time can also be used for working out and meditating. You'll be in the right frame of mind before you start your real responsibilities. Perhaps the most common complaint is the number of hours in a day. But we all have the same hours in the day. 24. Take away 8 hours for sleep and about 2 for your meals combined, and you still have more than enough time to get your stuff done. Don't fall into the trap of complaining, "I don't have enough time." This is just an excuse to shun accountability. Use waking up early as a way to learn about time management and making the most of each second. Successful people are the ones who find time to hit the gym, to feel healthy and refreshed, and who get their work done. And the secret behind this is waking up early. While everyone else is still snoring or hitting the snooze button, early risers are out and about. If you're an early riser, the morning is an opportunity waiting to be grasped. The rich and super successful say the exact moment you wake up isn't nearly as important as what you're doing after you wake up. It's mostly about time management and making the most of every moment. 5. Do what you're passionate about. If you're feeling unfulfilled in your career, it may be because you're on a path that doesn't allow you to follow your passion. Perhaps you've stuck yourself in a particular job because the money is good, but it's the farthest thing from your passion. Ultimately, chasing money instead of passion won't get you far if you're looking for self-improvement. In the world we live in today, making money is necessary, but that doesn't mean it has to be our topmost priority when choosing careers. In the end, you'll do better and work your way faster at a job you genuinely care about. So instead of following the money, follow your passion and give you a career boost. Passion is the beginning of success. Every successful person in life started by pursuing something they were passionate about, usually against all odds. And that's usually the great thing about entrepreneurship. The only thing you have is passion, a good idea, and a dream. Though ideas and dreams come and go, if passion remains, good things will come your way eventually. 6. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Wealthy people understand the importance of surrounding themselves with other successful people. They spend time networking with others who are more successful than they are. The rich spend time once in a while getting to know other like-minded people at conferences, gatherings, events, or simply having lunch or a cup of coffee. This is time wisely invested, as it keeps their mind focused on success and helps them meet new people who have fresh and thought-provoking ideas. Doing this also helps the rich fill their contact lists with relevant and influential people who can potentially help them. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Whether it be mentors, colleagues, or friends, they're people who are committed to the same mission and goals as you. Surround yourself with people who are successful, motivated, and hardworking, and they will inspire you to do the same. 7. Embrace change. We've been told that change is the only constant in life, and that's true. Change is inevitable. It pushes us out of our comfort zone, forcing us to make decisions and take action. Embracing change requires much more from us than going about our normal daily routines. As a creature of habit, having a routine is safe and predictable. A lot of people tend to think that change is something negative, but no matter what, you can't prevent change from happening. The way you respond to it is what matters most. Successful people respond to change by allowing it to affect them. They see it as an opportunity for growth and upward momentum. One of the most pivotal steps on your journey to wealth and success will be your decision to embrace change for the opportunities it presents, even when the change presents itself as something negative. Whether change leads to a positive or negative experience in your life will often depend on your attitude towards it. Successful people understand that no matter how bleak it may seem, change brings about opportunities if you're willing to embrace it. 8. Be mindful of your spending. When you think of the lifestyles the rich can afford, you often picture luxuries like a mansion, closet full of designer clothes, luxury cars and yachts, but wealthy people don't spend as much as you think they do. The rich aren't out there buying Ferraris. They make purchases based on their goals and their financial status. One of the reasons why this is so is because they're good at keeping and investing money instead of spending it. Avoiding the temptation to overspend isn't always easy, but it's crucial if you ever hope to become wealthy. Create a budget if you don't already have one and stick to it. Allow yourself some money to spend on once, but make sure you first prioritize both your basic living expenses and saving for future goals. Sure, millionaires come to the table with more disposable income and resources as compared to the average person, but don't let this discourage you. They got to that point by starting these tips earlier in their life, and you can do that too. Everyone started somewhere, and now is the time for you to start too. No matter where you are on your financial journey, establishing smart money habits early on can help as you navigate how you want to spend, save, and invest your cash. 9. Always have a goal in mind. We all know that setting goals is important, but we often don't realize how important they are as we continue to move through life. Setting goals pushes us to invest in the target as if we'd already accomplished it. That is, by setting something as a goal, however large or small, however near or far in the future, a part of our brain believes that the desired outcome is an essential part of how we're setting up the conditions that drive us to work towards the goals, to fulfill the brain's self-image. Goal setting has the potential to take us places in life. To achieve your biggest dream, you need to be willing to sit down and create a life design uniquely designed for you that will help you achieve them. Having a goal means you have motivation and meaning. There are a few things to keep in mind while setting goals. Set goals that motivate you. They should be SMART goals, and put them in writing. Make an action plan and then stick with it. Goal setting not only allows you to take control of your life's direction, it also provides you with a benchmark for determining whether you're actually succeeding or not. Well, thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts down below and subscribe if you haven't. With that said, have a great day, and see you in the next one.